In this tutorial, we're going to start with the idea and script. Then we'll create the main character concept. After that, we'll build the environment concept. Then we'll generate the rest of the scenes using Nano Banana 2. And finally, we'll animate everything using Seedance 2. Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting tutorial. Today, we're going to create a full motion graphics video using Seedance 2, from idea to storyboard to animation. Before we start, please take a look.
Once, creation had a price. You had to go through mistakes, doubt, and searching before the image finally appeared. Now, everything is faster. An image can appear instantly. Beautiful, finished, almost perfect. But speed means nothing by itself. It only amplifies what is already inside you. If there is emptiness, it makes the emptiness louder. But if there is an idea, taste, experience, a real way of seeing the world, speed gives it form faster. So the question is not human versus technology. The question is whether you have something real worth accelerating. Create faster. Create what matters. Flashboards.
Amazing, right? Everything you just saw was generated using only 4 main prompts. So now let's break the whole process down step by step. Since the script is already ready, let's move straight to our magic prompt box. I'm going to use these 2 styles as references, write our first magical prompt, and hit generate. And here's our first draft. It looks nice, but I don't really like the pants style. So I'm going to select this result as an input, add one of the main references again, and write a prompt to change only that part. And there we have it. Much better. Next, I'm going to remove the hat and explore different hairstyles. Now I'll combine the best parts from both results, generate a clean T-pose as well, and now our character is officially locked. To make everything easier later, I'll generate 3 different close-up shots of the character using 3 simple prompts. Now I'll combine all of them into one clean character collage. Perfect. Now we can move to the environment. I'll use our new character collage with this cool environment reference, write the prompt, and here we go. Now, since I want the cat to play an important role in this video, I'm going to create a closer, more detailed shot of it using the same reference. Now we have a detailed cat. I'll combine it with the main environment scene, and now our first scene is ready. Moving to the next scene, I'll select the first scene as a reference, then write a magical prompt describing what's happening in the story. And here it is. Now I'll keep this scene selected and write another prompt for the next moment where the character starts feeling doubt. And here's the result. For the next scene, I'm going to use a famous meme reference to enhance the pose and expression. The prompt here is about focus, searching, and trying to find a solution after that moment of doubt. And it works perfectly. Since she's working on a design for her cat, I'll create 2 different design concepts before moving to the next scene. First, I'll select the cat itself with this reference, write the prompt, and here we have the first simple design. Then I'll keep the cat selected, use another reference, write a different prompt, and now we have the second cat design. Now that the designs are ready, I'll select the main scene along with both cat designs and ask Nano Banana to combine everything inside her laptop screen in a front view of the laptop inside a design software interface. And here we go. Now the designs are ready. Let's see the reaction. I'll keep the main scene selected, add the original cat, and describe how amazed both the character and the cat are with the result, while also defining the camera angle. And here it is. Awesome. Now let's move to another environment. I'll select the character first, then the cat design we created, and write a prompt where she proudly holds the design in her hands like a cool framed artwork. And here it is. Now I'll take this result and turn it into a full gallery. I'll describe every detail clearly with multiple cat designs that AI can create instantly, and just as expected, it's done. How cool is that? For the next scene, we'll keep the same idea, but now the frames are black. This should be very easy for Nano Banana to understand. And here it is, ready to go. Now let's move to a third environment. I'll select the main character concept, add this floating pose reference, and with the right prompt, we get our main floating pose. I'll select this result and tweak the prompt to place her on a dark background. Now, for the magical aura coming out of her and surrounding her, I'm going to select this result with these aura references, then write a detailed prompt to get it right from the first try. And as expected, here it is. So magical. Now I want to shut everything down inside her and show emptiness. So I'll select this result with the main floating pose, write another detailed prompt, and now everything is gone. A clean, empty version. Zooming out from this scene should be very easy later in animation. Now, to get inside her world and her mind, I'll select the main floating pose with this reference and write a detailed prompt showing how complex everything feels inside her head, and the scene is beautifully done. Now for the master scene, I'll keep the main pose selected, add these references, and describe her world and surroundings with a very detailed prompt. And Nano Banana gives us this magical master scene, a vibrant, rich, and beautifully detailed world. For the next scene, the main floating pose is enough. I'll write a prompt to place her at an arm wrestling table facing her AI or robotic version on a clean light background. And here we go. Next, I want her holding a floating magical seed. So I'll use the same floating pose reference, write the right prompt, and we have the shot. Now I'll select this result to create the next scene where she plants the seed in a pot. Building on that result, we'll create the final story scene. The seed grows into an enchanted plant, and the character looks up at it proudly. Beautiful. Now for the final logo shot, I'll select the main cat reference along with the logo itself. The idea is that the cat floats around the logo in a playful, magical way, revealing the icon and the word mark. So I'll describe that with clear details. And the final shot is locked. And now we have a full storyboard for our motion graphics video. Magical, clear, on point, and most importantly, consistent. Now we're ready to bring everything to life inside Seedance 2. So as I told you, the whole thing was done using only 4 main, very detailed prompts. We started with the first 4 scenes at once as inputs. And here's exactly what I told Seedance 2 to do. First, I specified the duration for the result. And of course, I also chose the same duration later inside the prompt box. Then I added the main style and look dev description. After that, I described the character clearly. Then came the camera and editing direction, because I wanted Seedance to understand that this should feel like one continuous shot, since everything is happening in the same environment. After that, I added the duration and voiceover timing. And then comes the most important part. For every single shot, I started with the shot timing, followed by the voiceover line, and then a detailed description of exactly what should happen in that scene. So the structure is very simple. Time, voiceover, detailed scene action. Then I repeated the same process for the rest of the scenes, always following the same approach. After that, I added a few side notes for Seedance about the animation quality, the feeling of the scene, and the overall lighting direction. I also described the scene composition so Seedance knows how to frame everything properly, and of course I added some red lines that Seedance should not cross. Finally, I ended the prompt with a short description of what the final output should feel like, and in only one single try, it's there.
Once, creation had a price. You had to go through mistakes, doubt, and searching.
How cool can this be? Now, moving on with the exact same approach and the same level of detail. For the next scene, I'm going to select these 2 inputs only because the transition between this scene and the previous one will be a hard cut. So this one needs a separate prompt. I'll describe the same style, the same character, the same look dev, then explain exactly what should happen in the shot. And here we go.
Before the image finally appeared.
Notice something very important here. The more accurate details you give Seedance 2, the more likely it is to achieve the result from the first try. That's how you get clean, controlled, professional results. Now, moving to the next part. This time, I'm going to select 8 scenes at once as inputs. Why? Because I want Seedance to maintain consistent transitions between every single one of them. I also want it to preserve the same character, the same world, the same colors, the same motion language, and the same magical feeling across the whole sequence. I'm going to write a very detailed prompt, following the exact same approach. I'll start with a short description of the whole sequence. Then I'll define the total duration. After that, I'll add the voiceover timing for every scene, then the overall style and look dev, and then I'll go scene by scene. For each scene, I'll write the duration, the voiceover line, and a detailed description of exactly what should happen. And here we have it.
Now, everything is faster. An image can appear instantly. Beautiful. Finished. Almost perfect. But speed means nothing by itself. It only amplifies what is already inside you. If there is emptiness, it makes the emptiness louder.
8 scenes animating continuously from a single prompt. That is seriously powerful. And since every single prompt is going to be available on flashboards, I won't describe every tiny detail for the last one. We're going to follow the exact same structure again. This time, I'll select the last 6 scenes at once. And with one detailed prompt, we're going to generate one continuous scene from the first try. Same workflow, same structure, same level of control. And here it is, the final sequence is done.
But if there is an idea, taste, experience, a real way of seeing the world, speed gives it form faster. So the question is not human versus technology. The question is whether you have something real worth accelerating.
At this rate, the cost of the whole thing, including literally everything, was less than $100. That's just awesome. We made a whole idea come to life in a very unique style, with solid animation, consistent characters, magical environments, and a full story-driven motion graphics flow. And the whole thing was created fully using AI inside one single platform, Flashboards. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Keep experimenting, keep pushing your ideas further, and I'll see you in the next one.